Hello everyone, it is Leo421 here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to operate a Venstar Model T1700 Thermostat. This is just installed in my house, and it's working really well for us. I really like the features that it has, and it's just standard, but it really works well for our house. So I'm going to be doing a quick demo on how it operates. So we have these three buttons right here. This is the up arrow, this is the down arrow to make temperature cooler or warmer, and this right here is the best button, the mode button, and that changes whether you want heat or cooling or off or the program mode. And also this light right here is also very helpful because it indicates whether heating, cooling, or off is currently running or in the process. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up here so you guys can see the full features of this thermostat. So there it is open. There's some other instructions right there. There's the model T1700. There's set clock and then the program button, but I'm just going through the basic buttons and features. So here's the rest of the buttons. We have the fan button. If I press that, you'll see right here it says fan on, and the fan just turned on. I don't know if you could hear it, but the fan is on. It's actually, if I move the camera, you'll hear it. It's right there in the ceiling. But the fan is on. I just turned it on. So anyways, we'll go ahead and turn that off. Again, very basic controls. Hit the fan button, fan turns off, and I really do like the way it lights up. It works really well, and the fan just cut off. Now these two buttons that say emergency heat and outdoor, I haven't personally used that. We don't have an outdoor sensor, and we don't program it either. We just turn it on and off when we feel like it. The set clock button, when you hit this button, this will start flashing up there and you can use the arrow keys to set the time. So I'm going to go ahead and not demonstrate that, but what I would do is hit that button that says set clock and just use the arrows and then hit set clock again to set the clock. But this button right here that says mode is the most important. This button right here allows you to change the mode. So I'm going to click it once, and right there you see we have heat, which is currently set at 70. Now I'm out in California, so we don't really need the heat, and it's July. So I don't think anybody really needs the heat right now. I'm not going to turn it on, but if I were to adjust the temperature of the heat, I would use these arrows to adjust it up or down, whatever I feel like. I'm just going to leave it where it was at 70. So now, if I hit this mode button again right here, we're going to see another option come up on the screen, and that's the cooling option. So now, if I turn the cooling on, this light right here will be green, lit up if the cooling is on. The same with the heat, but it would be a red light instead of a green light. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate. I'm going to turn it on. Now notice I'm going to set it 1 degree below, and it's not going to do anything. That's because this is something I love about this thermostat. It is very energy saving, And what I mean by that is it does not turn on the air until it gets 2 degrees above the set temperature, which it's 76. I have it set at 75. But if I go down again to 74, you'll see the green light come on. It just came on, and it just turned on the air conditioning. So that's really cool. Very nice feature with that. Okay, so now we have the air on, and I can set it wherever I feel like it. Right now it's at 74. If I wanted to lower it, I could, but I'm just going to keep it at 74 until I'm done demonstrating. Now I'll just show you what the door would look like if it was closed with the cooling on. It would look like that, with the green light on. So then if I press this again, here I'll zoom in, if I press mode again, it's going to take me into auto mode. So what this would do is it would simply, let's say I want the heat to go on, set at 70. If it gets to 68 degrees in the house, the heat will come on, and when it hits 70, it'll turn off. While at the same time, if I want the air to come on, if it gets warm, I can set it at 74 and have it come on when it gets to 76. So that's called auto mode. I could also see auto right there on the screen as well. So that's really cool. And then the next button will, or when I hit the button again, it's going to put it into program mode. I was never familiar with programmable thermostats with all that. I'm just showing you the basic features of turning it on and off. So if I want to get back to the off menu, or the off screen, I just go ahead and hit this button 2 more times. See, look, we have program mode and then off. That light should go out, and it did. Bit of a delay, but then it turned off. Air conditioning's off, and now it's still at 76 because it didn't really get a chance to stay on. But that is the operation of the Venstar thermostat. One more thing I do love. This is great if you have people over and you don't want people messing with the thermostat while you are here. If I press this mode button while at the same time holding these 2 buttons, it locks it. And this see that lock symbol there? Right now, buttons are completely disabled. Doesn't let me do anything until I do the unlock command, which is the exact same thing while hitting mode, and then the 2 buttons there, it unlocks. That's a nice touch. So that is the Venstar T1700 Thermostat basic operations. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, I would ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, put those in the comment section. I will try to answer as quickly as I can. And as always, thank you so much for watching.